Hello, I'm Dr. Don Bailey, medical doctor, founder of HopeMD.com, and recently I've been honored to be named the editor for the energy medicine section of AllThingsHealing.com. And I wanted to follow up a little bit on an article that I wrote last week at AllThingsHealing.com. I encourage you to go to the site. There's lots of different areas there on alternative healing. Energy medicine is just one. But there's lots of great information there, so go visit allthingshealing.com. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about energy medicine and energy healing and just what energy medicine and energy healing is about. As we discussed in the article, the foundation for energy medicine and energy healing is the concept that everything in the universe is energy. Everything in the world is energy, that we as human beings are energy, that everything around us is energy, and that energy flows back and forth and connects all of us together. The ancient Chinese knew this, and they talk about qi, or a life force that flows through everything, that flows through us, flows into the earth, flows through the plants, the trees, the animals, every living thing, and everything that's not living as well. And in India, in their traditions, they talk about prana, which is like a vital force, a life force. Again, a force, an energy that flows through all of us and every living thing and connects all of us, and connects everything in the world and the universe. And then, fascinatingly enough, in the last 50 years or so, quantum physics has developed the concept that, indeed, there is an energy force that is pervasive throughout the universe, that it flows throughout the universe. They call it the zero-point field. But what's important is that they understand that this energy does indeed connect everything in the universe to everything else. So I am connected to you, and even though right now you're watching me on a video, we have an energetic connection. You have an energetic connection to every other human being on Earth. You have an energetic connection to all the animals, to all the plants, to all the rocks, to everything, and to everything in the universe. And because of that energy and that connection, we're able to do certain things that can help people to get well. Now, one way to look at this and to understand this is to think about acupuncture. Because acupuncture is based on that ancient Chinese concept of qi, of energy flowing throughout the body. And they talk about meridians, which are pathways of energy and light that flow through the body and travel in different areas just underneath the skin. And Western medicine really doubted acupuncture for a long time, but recently there have been studies that have shown that indeed they can pick up images of this light and this energy flowing underneath the skin. So if you go to an acupuncturist, their goal is to figure out where's the imbalance in your energy. And they'll look for that imbalance, and then they might insert a needle somewhere, or several needles, in an effort to rebalance your energy flow. And really the Chinese definition of health is balanced energy, balanced qi. So most people are aware about acupuncture. Now, there's also acupressure. And this is applying pressure to these acupuncture points. You don't have to insert a needle, you can apply pressure and get the same type of effect. But very interestingly, there's also something called acutapping, better known as EFT. This was really developed by Gary Craig. And you can go search the internet for EFT, you can get EFT manuals, you can go to Mercola.com, MERCOLA.com. He talks about acutapping, and he has the largest alternative medicine website in the world. You can get information on acutapping there. And acutapping is simply tapping on these acupuncture meridians, these areas where the energy in the body crosses. So if you're doing EFT for yourself, what you would do is you learn these points, and let's say you're working with an issue of pain. Let's say it's low back pain. And with focusing on that low back pain, you're going to tap on these points, these EFT points. They're really acupuncture points, and they go down into the body, the arm, onto the fingertips in different areas. And by tapping that, you literally change the energy and rebalance the energy in your body. So that's one very well-known area of energy medicine and energy healing. Now, what's really interesting about that is that I can do EFT with an individual over the phone. Because we're connected energetically, I don't have to be in the same room with you as I did in medicine. I don't have to put my hands on you. I don't have to insert needles or apply pressure. And in fact, you don't have to tap on yourself. What I can do, and what other people who do distance healing work, and there's a lot of us out there doing it, what we can do is literally put ourselves in your shoes, so to speak. Use our own body and energy field as a proxy for you. So if we're dealing with an issue that you have, say it's depression or panic attacks, I can get a sense through my intuition and other means that I use of where your blocks might be. And then I can tap on myself with the intent of releasing those blocks. Okay? So it's a stretch for some people to think that someone can have an effect or help me over the phone. But again, we are just as connected over the phone as if we were shaking hands. So that's a foundational aspect of energy medicine, and particularly distance work in energy healing. Now there's a lot of other techniques that I use and that other healers use, but the primary basis of what we're trying to do is to say, okay, what are the blocks that you have in your energy flow? Are there blocks in your heart? Are there blocks in the meridians? Are there blocks in the glands and organs? Are there emotional traumas or physical traumas that have thrown off the balance of your energy? And let's find out what those are and correct them and allow your energy to flow more normally so that you can get well. So that's a brief introduction to energy medicine and energy healing. But I hope that you'll go to allthingshealing.com, take a look at all the information that's there. Specifically, look at the energy medicine section, and you'll learn a lot. And we have a lot of videos and articles archived there. And it would be great also if you visited me at hopemd.com, and you can learn a little bit more about what I do and my healing story. So thanks for taking the time to listen. I appreciate it, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.